and yarn. That guy was a master class in door-to-door sales. Sounds like it. I mean, heck. Biscuit, stop. Bubby, put your head here. It'll be a lot better for you. So. I've got to think of everywhere I want to go after I get done streaming today, because if I get out, it's going to be like a straight shot. I'm one of those weird people, and I should say weird people. I shouldn't say weird people, because I'm sure there's more people out here like that than me. When I go, I do my errands like in a line, and if I forget something, I don't do it. I'll have to do it another day, because I don't like backtracking. I don't like backtracking when I'm doing my errands. Now when Cleanse looks back again, Biscuit will be off my shoulders because he's completely behind me. Because the weight of a 25-pound dog on your... the weight of a 25-pound dog on your shoulders does get tired. So I lean back. And he slips to behind me. And he'll stay there. Unless somebody rings the doorbell. Then he doesn't stay there. But... so I think this blanket is coming along nicely. It's coming along nicely. I probably could crochet this all day, like on stream. I didn't have to eat or anything like that, because I don't know if I could eat on stream. I think it's not like I couldn't. I just think I'd be afraid to. It was popular back in the day, about like the 50s, but it's still comfy. Decades ago, they would go in for a home demo and bring a container of soil and put it on your floor and show how the brushes would clean it up easy. They did similar things with the vacuum cleaners. Oh, I'm just going to keep on going while everybody's on a break. And I will meet y'all at the end of the break, and hopefully at the end of the row. I will just keep on being my little weirdo self, just crocheting along. Gosh, we're already to yellow again. Yellow is the longest color in this thing. It really is. But it doesn't really have I mean, everything looks even. Even though it's the longest color I think I crochet at a time. I mean, at least it's all proportionate. I wonder how they decide that when they're, like, do they say, like, let's just say every 3 feet, let's change a color? I mean, it's got to be less than that, though, because technically, I don't know how many, what is pens? So 236 yards, 215 millimeters. So I guess they could say, like, every 18 inches, change a color. Because, I mean, they have to put enough color in there for you to get enough stitches, no matter what you're making, for the color to be distinctful. And I don't even know if I probably use that term right. To be distinctive in the pattern. I mean, you have to say, oh, yeah, there's a little bit of yellow. Oh, yeah, there's a row of red. I'm sure there's a way to do it so you could even out and almost like the granny square ones that they've done now. I'm sure there's a way that you could let me crochet. You crochet out until you hit. I bet I could have crocheted out until the orange changed to blue, and then I could have done a row of blue and evened it out to a row of green and then red. I'm sure I could have done that. sure there's a way to do that. I might try that one time. That might be a good crochet experiment. Because if they do the grind, the yarn, the red heart that does the granny squares, but everybody that I've seen do them says it just depends on your tension. You have to get used to the tension of it. So it works out different for everybody, even though you have to use the same hook that they suggest and everything. Welcome back. Welcome back. I've just been talking to myself about how they decide where to change the colors of the yarn when they do these. I'm reminded of movies of secondhand lions where they're constantly chasing salespeople. Yes. Yes. Papa will have to tell me when he's hungry, so I will know what to do about lunch. I'm going to let him determine it because he's still not feeling well. I mean, he's probably feeling better than he has been feeling, but I think not as good as me. But of course, I got it first and then he got it second. Yeah, we did, but we did decide Wendy's, but he's got to tell me when he wants to go. Or if he's going to go and get it and then come back. I mean, he might do that. You never know. And then I could keep on streaming until he got back. I know, Biscuit. You don't like that idea. I'm telling you, I can keep on crocheting this and talking for eternity. I've never had a loss for words. I am a talker. So I'm going to let you call it today. Oh, I'll get hungry. But I'm telling you, since I've been sick, my appetite, I have lost my appetite. I'm not losing any weight, people, but I don't feel the need to eat all the time. Everyone needs a creamy etc. in their life. Eggs and sausage. Sounds good. Sounds good. What are you going to have for dinner? Or have you already had dinner, Cleanse? Oh yeah, tacos earlier. I had a pork taco yesterday. I know that sounds weird, but it was shredded pork and I put it on a like a little taco thing and had that for dinner. It's pretty good. Tacos are great because you can make them however you want. And I don't, yeah, I'm not a real big. Now I can eat Mexican food, but I'm not real big on anything too spicy. Not too spicy, but I am going to say we will go for a little bit longer. And we shall see. I am actually going to make it as big as this is the second skein that I'm working on. So I am going to make it as big as 3 skeins. I'm going to add all 3 and make it that big. But if I wanted to make it a perfect square, I think this is 80 stitches across, so I would go 80 rows up. So I think it's 80 across. It wouldn't be that hard for me to count it again and find out. But when I make these, the Suzette stitch blanket, I always try to make it a square. So whatever I go across, that's how many rows I go up. And I don't know if that really makes it a square because, of course, across is not really the same length up. But like I made one for a friend of ours. She's me and my sister, we worked with her when we were younger. She's a policeman. So I made her one with here it's the thin blue line. And it was gray, black, and blue. And it was real pretty. Hi, Scotty. How are you doing? And I give it to my sister because she lives in the same town as her. And it took her forever to give it to her. I was like, I'll just mail it to her next time. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. We went into Discord. I saw the flowers you made. They are pretty. Why am I having a hard time with this stitch? You're working on a bag right now? See, I don't like that. I'm hitting the wrong stitch. For your first time making flowers, they looked really, really nice. That is one thing I haven't done. I haven't made flowers yet. I haven't made flowers. Probably should. I probably could get stuck down a rabbit hole of YouTube videos on flowers really fast. Oh, guess what I saw at the farmer? What did you see at the farmer's market today? Oh, wow. There's a lady that I follow on Instagram. She does the cotton yarn, and she makes little granny square like covers for dogs, wiener dogs and things. It's really cute. Oh, she makes leashes too. That's interesting. One day I can only hope to be a part of a farmer's market, but that would actually require me to make a lot of stuff to have inventory to be a part of it. But I would still like to be a part of it. It would be nice. I like going to the farmer's market when I go to visit my mom and my sister. They have a farmer's market in their market square or their market commons, whatever it's called. And we go down there, we walk through the farmer's market, and then we go eat lunch and stuff like that. It's just really nice. They're relaxing, and you get to see so much too. So many good things. And what's wild and crazy is if you think about it, way, way back, that's where people always went to get their stuff. It was a farmer's market. people would go get their groceries and everything like that. Actually, I've been sick the last couple weeks, so I've streamed a few times. I haven't streamed a lot. I think I missed a whole week of streaming. So it was just I got a really bad cold. They tested me for the flu and COVID. They said I didn't have either, and just to keep an eye on it so it didn't turn into pneumonia or bronchitis. So just slowly been making my way back to streaming because just been tired, drained. So yeah, I'm glad I'm feeling better too. But now I've got Papa sick, so he's trying to get better. And we're both trying to get better before the grandbaby gets here, so got the second ear done. Whoop whoop. Oh, good, good. See, these streams are good. Do you want me just to have food delivered today, or do you need to run errands? Oh wow. No, I think I'm going to go to this row and then we're going to call it a stream. So if you'll just give me probably about 5 or 6 more minutes, if it takes me that long to get to the end. I think he got it worse than I got it. Are you going to stream? Or, I mean, Clancy, I can keep going. He can have food delivered here. I'm working on my bag watching WWPB Clash of the Castle in Scotland today. Oh, cool. No, but I mean, it's like we're sitting here, we're talking, and well, you're typing and crocheting, and I'm talking. But he can order us food. It's not a big deal. Hopefully tomorrow I will be back to somewhat normal and I'll get some things finished. He doesn't like to people. So it's not like we're going to hurt him by he doesn't like the people. So it's not like we're going to hurt him by him having to order food in, I promise you. And if, let's see. Let's see something. Let's do something. Okay, well, you know where I'm going. Are you going to be doing your unicorn or are you going to be doing something else? Okay. Well, then you know where I'm going. And then you know where I'm going after I go there. And then I will keep you on because I can keep you on my phone. And I I can run my errands at the same time. Okay? I will see you in a few. Everybody else is just like lost. As Cleanse and I here make plans, I'm just going to keep going until he starts. Let's do this. Right now I'm working on a baby blanket. I'm using the Suzette stitch, which means you crochet an even amount across, and then you put a single crochet in you go into the second chain from the hook, and you do a single crochet and a double crochet, skip a stitch, single crochet, double crochet, skip a stitch, all the way across, and in the last stitch you do a single crochet, chain one, and go across doing the same thing. You'll do a single crochet, double crochet, skip a stitch. So they're little bumps. So you'll see us like when you start, so you go into the first stitch. I don't know if you can see that. And then you go into the next bump. It basically the last single crochet from the row before. And I am making a baby blanket for our granddaughter. When she's supposed to be visiting us. I am using a 6.5 millimeter hook, and this is the Red Heart. I'm just using a regular Red Heart Super Saver brand, 5 ounces, and I'm using 3 of those. But it's called Rainbow, and the hook size is a boy, BOYE, and it's a 6.5. Okay. So, it's that, and I'm just using the Suzette stitch because it's a good stitch for me. It's a good stitch for babies. It's a good stitch for babies. So, anyway, what in the world? Okay, let me go back to where I need to be, and I don't know what I just did. But anyway, so I use that, and I use it for babies only because they can't get their fingers in between. I did one for my nephew, for his son, and it's just an easier blanket for babies. So that's not what I want. I'm trying to get to my creator dashboard. So because I can't see chat unless I've done something quite crazy on my thing. I'm using a boil from a 5.75 millimeter. I will say this, my favorite 2 size. I got it. My favorite 2 size hooks are a 5.5 and a 6.5. Now, since I've started using this one, I have started branching out and using different size hooks. But they're more of a tapered one. Susan Bates, let's see if I have one. I probably do. Yep, Susan Bates. Their hooks are really, I don't know if I can, they are really sharp. They're more of a curved edge. It's more of a sharp edge. This one is more of a rounded edge. I would agree with you, Crafty. And it is. It's just it's really it's a deep sharp thread. And when you use like Simply Karen and stuff like that, yarns that split, it's oh, it's one of those. You just want to go beat yourself in the head with it. No, one isn't better than the other, and it is personal preference, but I do agree with you. They do have it is just a better, but I am one of those, what do you want to call it? Little weirdos. And you have personal preferences. You have personal preferences when it comes to hooks, stitch markers, yarn, everything. I mean, it's crazy. In all reality, it's really crazy how it is really crazy how you like, I know. I don't even know why I call myself that. It's like I just bring myself down all the time. And we know that crafting is whatever. Are you going to be doing the Linus tonight, or are you going to be doing something different? I see other weirdos in the background. You see other weirdos? Oh, Papa is back there. I just now noticed him. Okay. I'm trying to wait.
I'm just waiting to see if she needs help with stuff, because she's always needing help with everything.
No, he's having technical difficulties right now. So, but anyway, hopefully I will have this done by the end of the day, because this is going to be what I am going to be working on to get it done. And while I'm watching other people's streams today, I will probably be just doing this in the background while I'm watching them, because, it's one of those easy things. A mindless pattern is a good pattern, especially when you don't feel good, but you still want to do the things that you love to do. So, and I don't know what kind of technical difficulties he's having. So I'm going to keep going for a little bit longer. You have a mind, because if you didn't have a mind, how would you teach us all? How would you teach us all the wonderful stuff you teach us? I mean, look, between you and fairy dust, you have inspired me to do a mosaic blanket, even though I'm picking a simple pattern, which, I think that's a very smart thing to do when you're doing it for the first time. And you're retiring from shipwreck is taking over. Now, why would you give that up to give it to shipwreck? You do so well at it. You do so well. The yawns are getting worse. I think you do I actually like watching when you teach him. And the other day when he actually videoed in so that you could watch him while you were doing he says he wants to teach me a crochet stitch. This probably involves making underwear. I'm going to go check on Jenny. Hope you have a great day. Good. You have a great day too. Tell Jenny we said hi. He probably wants to teach you a crochet stitch to make so that something about underwear, knowing him. Because he's always talking about underwear. That and hamster milk. Hold on.
No, I said you got things under control.
Oh, I thought you said something else. Okay. Okay. My nose. No, he said that he has 19 yarn overs, I guess, the jasmine stitch. And I was right. I told him so. Good luck. You're not doing that one and it failed. Okay, buddy.